Hey, I'm Scott, and I'm an American in Bangkok. And I got a hold of an interesting ranking, the 2016 rankings of the cities and their quality of life. This research was done by a company called Mercer. Let me see if I can find it here. And I found it really interesting because for all the props that Bangkok gets for being a great expat place, um, this place doesn't have the same doesn't find the same result. Now, uh, basically, this company Mercer evaluated local living conditions in more than 440 cities surveyed worldwide. Living conditions are analyzed according to 39 factors grouped into 10 categories. Number one was political and social environment. That's political stability, crime, law enforcement, etc. Number two was economic environment, currency exchange regulations, bank services. Number three was socio-cultural environment, that is media availability and censorship, limitations on personal freedom. Number four is medical and health considerations. That's medical supplies and services, infectious diseases, sewage, waste disposal, air pollution, etc. Number five is schools and education, the standards and availability of international schools. Number six is public services and transportation, electricity, water, public transportation, traffic congestion, etc. Number seven is recreation, restaurants, theaters, cinema, sports, and leisure, etc. Number eight is consumer goods, availability of food, daily consumption items, cars, etc. Number nine is housing, rental housing, household appliances, furniture, maintenance services. Number 10 is natural environment, which is climate and the record of natural disasters. These scores attributed to each factor were weighted to reflect their importance to expatriates, permit objective city-to-city comparisons. The result is a quality of living index that compares relative differences between any two locations evaluated. For the indices to be used effectively, Mercer has created a grid that enables users to link the resulting index to a quality of living allowance amount by recommending a percentage value in relation to the index. Okay, so let me get into this here real quick. So what I found was that first of all, the number one city for the quality of living was found to be Vienna, Austria. Number two was Zurich, Switzerland. Number three was Auckland, New Zealand. There were several cities that were from Germany in the top 20. And guess where Thailand was? It's way in the back. Way in the back. Number 129. Out of, what was it, 440? I don't know if they did. It's actually out of 230 cities. It was 129. Now, I compared some of the cities. Let's see here. I wanted to find Miami, but I don't see that off the top of my head. Let me see if I can find it here. Washington was number 51. Los Angeles was 49. San Francisco is number 28. Wow, I'm going to assume Miami is way down there. Miami is 66. Dallas 63. Belfast 64. Let me just go into some other places here. Singapore is number 26. Dhaka is 214. Manila is 136. Jakarta 142. Hong Kong 70. Beijing 113. And as I said, Auckland number 3. Sydney, Australia was number 10. Now, they also had a list, and I don't have a complete list of this, but I didn't see it on their website. They didn't. You had to register your email to get this list. But for personal safety, Thailand is number 173 out of 230. So just a few weeks ago, I did something talking about the safety in Thailand, and I had said that it is a fairly safe place, and it is. I believe it's a little bit more dangerous than Cambodia and slightly safer than Manila. Now, it does seem that more and more people, foreigners, are in the news being killed, dying, being injured, being attacked, or whatever. I don't know that it really is a greater number, but I'm going to assume that it is. But number 173 is not a good ranking. Delhi is 142. Seoul, Korea is 115. Auckland and Wellington were tied for number 9. Sydney is number 25. And Singapore is number 8, which I believe was the highest in Asia. So that's pretty interesting, and it does perhaps show a bit of a shift. I guess about 12 years, maybe 10 years ago, I said, Thailand's going to shoot itself in the foot. Eventually, they're going to shoot itself in the foot. There's going to be less tourists, and the economy is going to suffer because of it. And things are going to get more difficult here, and there's going to be an atmosphere that is not quite so forgiving and so loving. And I believe that change has already started to happen. It happened a few years ago. I still think that Thailand can be a nice place to live, but clearly there are better places to live. You can say what you want about freedom, and you can do what you want. Nobody fucks with you. Nobody bothers you. They just leave you alone. They leave you alone until they don't. And when they don't, then you're in trouble. Okay? That goes for me too. I mean, I'm here. I'm just like everybody else. No one gives a shit if I'm on YouTube or not. If you're a foreigner, you're fair game. If anything happens, you might be fair game, and you should think about that. So I'm not saying don't come here, but I'm saying my mindset about this place has changed in the last, say, really for me, it's been about the last 3 or 4 years, because some things have happened that have made it to where I'm not quite so comfortable here. And that's just a mental thing. It's mentally, I'm not quite so comfortable. I don't feel quite as welcome. I still feel very welcome, but I don't feel as welcome as 20 years ago. For what that's worth. I think that other places, and I think it's only natural that other places will start to rise in these kind of rankings. And I've gone over some of them. Let me see if I can find Quito here. I wanted to find Ecuador. As far as the standard of living, well, Uruguay, Montevideo is number 78 in the quality of life. Kuala Lumpur is number 86. Let's see here. I don't think it doesn't look like they have it, although I could be wrong. Rio de Janeiro. Think about this. Rio de Janeiro is number 117 in the quality of living. Bangkok is number 129. Now, Quito is number 128, so I'm always saying that maybe Ecuador is a great place to go. I also did hear that Uruguay was a great place for expats to retire. However, I've also heard that it was boring as hell there. Now, I don't know if that's true because I've never been there. One of my goals is in the next couple of years to start traveling more to South America. But, for instance, let's see here. Hanoi, quality of living in Hanoi is number 155. Ho Chi Minh is number 152. Vientiane is number 170. So, there are quite a few places. Phnom Penh, it says, is 195. Now, I would say that the quality of the standard of living and the quality of living in Phnom Penh is definitely not as high as in Bangkok. I'd like to know how they rate the personal safety, though. Maybe I'll do another video on that. I'm going to try to find it. Baghdad is number 230, and Bangui, or Bangu, I think it's Bangui is how you pronounce it, in Central African Republic, which is a place where I want to go, is rated as number 229. And what's funny is that if you're going to go there and you need a hotel that's fairly safe, you're looking at anywhere from about $80 to $200 a day. And in the Congo, 222. Kinshasa, number 222. All right, so this gives you an idea, at least somewhat of an idea. All these polls, they tend to be vastly different, and I think it depends on how they enter the data. But this seems like it's a pretty comprehensive comprehensive list. It's got Johannesburg is number 95. Riga in Latvia is number 90. Dubai, number 75. Aberdeen, 59. Madrid, 52. Yokohama is, number 50. New York City, 44. Paris, 37. Dublin, 33. Ireland is a place that I've actually thought about maybe checking out as another place to live. I'm not sure exactly where, but it probably would not be in Dublin. It would be outside in a smaller town. And then, you got like Copenhagen is number 9, Geneva number 8. Vancouver is number 5. I've been to Vancouver, and it is a very nice city. So, that gives you an idea and some things to kick around. You might want to do your own research. But until next time, I'm Scott. I'm an American in Bangkok. Chok di la chicken mai.